Welcome to RECOM's Powerful Podcast, where we discuss new topics and products. I'm Jeff Deutschman, your product moderator. From a quarter watt up to 2 kilowatts, whether the power is required for an industrial setting, a new IoT gadget, or a high-end medical-grade device, RECOM has you covered. In this episode, we'll be discussing some new DC to DC converters, the RxMs. Peter, what can you tell us about these?
Hey Jeff, these are very compact, isolated DC to DC converters which support a wide 4-to-1 input voltage range.
Fantastic. And what power levels are we offering?
There will be 4 different RxM converter families. The powers are 1, 2, 3, and 5 watt. They are named based on their power, so R1M for 1 watt, R2M for 2 watt, and so on.
Good variety there. And what input voltages are they going to support?
Yeah, so the 4-to-1 input will cover 4.5 to 18, 9 to 36, and 18 to 75 volts DC. So they cover standard input and bus voltages typically seen at these power levels.
All right. And that applies for all the RxMs, correct?
Yes, all but one. The R5M is limited to the higher inputs and cannot support 4.5 to 18 volts in.
That's good to know. Hey, you mentioned that these are very compact. What's the footprint on these?
Yeah, all the RxMs come in the same package. They will cover an area of 13.2 by 9.1 millimeters and have a height of 10.2 millimeters.
Wow, those are small. Hey, how does that compare with our other similar products?
Good question. Let's compare it to the typical 5-watt isolated DC to DC. The older generations come in a DIP24 package, which has a footprint around 32 by 20 millimeters. So that means the R5M is about 5 times smaller.
Oh, that's very impressive. Hey, and that will certainly help customers who have little board space to work with. How are these mounted?
Yeah, so the RxMs are all surface mount devices, and the R2M also offers a through-hole option. Before, these parts, our 1 to 2 watt devices were somewhat limited for regulated SMD, so these are a great addition.
Oh, yeah. With such a small footprint, how well do these converters manage the heat?
Actually, very well. All parts can start up at minus 40 C, and with derating, all parts can go above 100 degrees C. The derating starts at different temperatures for each power option. For instance, the 1 watt starts derating at 90 degrees C, and the 5 watt starts derating at 50 degrees C. And the other power options will fall somewhere in between.
That makes sense. Hey, let's wrap up by talking about EMC and the protections.
Yeah, let's do it. These parts will need a couple additional components to comply with EN 55032, the EMC requirement. We recommend standard EMC filters on our data sheets for all voltage combinations within the series.
Very nice. Well, we got the EMC covered. And now what about the protections?
Yeah, all RxMs come standard with continuous short circuit protection. They can also withstand brief periods of input surge and have an isolation rating of 1.6 kilovolts for 1 minute.
All right. Hey, another great addition to the portfolio. Peter, as always, thank you very much. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of RECOM's Powerful Podcast. Be sure to listen next time when we delve into the pros of another RECOM topic. As always, please contact your regional sales manager for any samples or pricing information. Our applications engineers are always happy to assist you with any technical questions or requests. You can email them at techsupport@recom-power.com. Until then, have a great day, and always remember,
RECOM powers your products.